Hey there, Libra. Welcome to or welcome back to Universal Wisdom Tarot, and welcome to your general intuitive reading, a tarot reading for the month of February for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. As a general reading, I just want to remind you that to take the messages only that resonate for you and with you, and leave the ones that don't for somebody else. Now, before we dive into the actual cards and your messages, let's take a quick look at the astrological aspects in the month of February. And there's just three that I'm going to kind of highlight here because there are three conjunctions in the month of February, and they're all conjunctions with Pluto in Aquarius. So those three conjunctions, the first one is on February 5th with Mercury conjunct Pluto. Then on February 14th, there is a Mars conjunct Pluto, and on February 17th is Venus conjunct Pluto. So I'm just calling out the February 14th one as, the day to watch, just because it is Valentine's Day. It's the day that we say, well, if I'm not going to get peace and love and harmony on any other day, then today is the day that it's going to happen on the day of love on February 14th. I just want to call out that for me, a Mars-Pluto conjunction oftentimes is a powerful, intense aspect, and it does bring about desires for ambition and a lust of power sometimes. And so it can manifest itself in an energy of willfulness, somebody trying to have their way, somebody pushing the envelope to have a little bit of selfish energy going on. So if you are thinking that your Valentine's was going to be this wonderful, lovey day, and maybe there's some selfishness going around, then you might understand why that is. All right. Now, just take a look in your own chart if you're interested, just to see where those aspects and where those planets fall in which houses for you, so you know how this energy could affect you, or in what areas of your life you could feel this energy, or how to use this energy, how to take advantage of it, how to deal with it and understand it. Okay? All right, let's get into your cards and into your reading. So I give thanks to the angel spirits guides for your guidance, protection, and assistance. I'm truly grateful for all the messages that you provide. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards for Libra for the month of February. Truly grateful for all your messages. Please and thank you. Okay. Your cards are out. You have the 9 of Swords. You have the Devil. You have the Empress. You have the 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot card. All right, Libra. I'm feeling that I just want to see what's behind this Chariot. Yeah, there's a Hangman. There's a bit of a stuck energy, and you are definitely looking to move forward out of this stuck energy. I don't know if this energy is where it's coming from or what it's related to just yet, because the cards are quite generic in their messaging, in that they're showing us sort of the framework of what you're feeling, and in what specific area I can't say until I start to clarify them. But you are definitely having some sleepless nights in this month, and there is an energy of the Devil there that is an energy that is an energy that requires some patience, is what I want to tell you. I feel like you're in an emotional state, or you're looking for some emotional support if you will, where you're going to free yourself. You want to advance, you want to move forward and free yourself from whatever is holding you back. Okay. Now, could this be related to your family? It might be, because the Empress card for me is sometimes a card of family, right? It's a card of growth and development, of developing family, or developing your home life, right? So there is definitely, you're looking for some support, emotional support, because you are not feeling so great here with that Nine of Swords. You're carrying a lot on your head, and maybe you don't need to carry that on your head. And I want to say to you, don't let this energy drag you down. You want to advance, you want to get moving forward. So you want to be able to say, you need to kind of try and set a cheerful example for everybody else, because maybe that energy is not so much in you, but in others around you, and they're making it heavy to the point where you're going to say, well, if everybody else is going to be glum, well, so am I. But I don't think you need to do that. You need to be the one to lead everybody here and set the example, and be the happy-go-lucky person throughout whatever this is that you feel is dragging you down. Okay? Now, I do want to clarify these cards, so let's just get in a little bit deeper. Let's find out, what are you worried about, my dear Libra followers? What is this Nine of Swords? What is this about? Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, the World. Okay, so I don't know, again, I don't know if there's this because there's some sneaky energy around you, or you feel that somebody is taking advantage of you, and that's why you're having these sleepless nights. But you certainly feel like this Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior energy, right? You feel like you are pushing through that, persevering through that, trying to get to the end of something, trying to get to the completion of something. That is the World, right? Now, this energy, as I said, is rooted in, there's a devil sitting somewhere. Is it a person? Is it a feeling? Is it something tapping on your shoulder? Is it an addiction to something? I mean, could be simple as, you're eating too much sugar and, it keeps dragging you back and dragging you back. It could be something like that. But the point is that there is something there that you feel bound to, both through the devil and through the Eight of Swords. And you aren't actually not as bound as you think you are, because that is in your mind, right? That is what the Eight of Swords is all about. You do not need to be bound to anything or anybody. At the end of the day, you are still your own person, and you can make your own decisions, and you can tell that devil, get off my shoulder, I'm not listening to you, right? You can get away from those addictions. In the Rider-Waite deck, the devil has, there's the devil figure in the middle, and then there's, sort of Adam and Eve at the bottom, and they have these chains around their neck, but they're very, very loose. So this is the time for you to take those chains off. You can do it. It's not that you are bound so tightly that you can't do that. The same is true of this Eight of Swords. You have a blindfold on, but you can easily just lift up your hands and take that blindfold off to see that there is space among these swords that you can slide through. Excuse me. You can slide through those swords to get out of this situation. You are not as bound as you think. You can get to the end of whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, or get through this month of whatever it is, to that beautiful Empress energy. Happy home, happy family, happy, lots of abundance, right? So let's clarify the devil. Let's see what we can find out. What are you being held back with? Okay, You have the Hierophant, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Fool. So is it your beliefs that are holding you back, dear Libra? Is it something that you believe in, and you say, no, I can't do that because, I've always gone this way. I've always followed the rules. I've always followed what I've been told to do. And, you want to obviously break free and take a new leap of faith here and try something new and start something fresh, but you're being bound by those rules, and your head isn't helping you here because you need clarity in order to be able to say, you know what, it's okay to start something new. I don't have to follow the rules this time around. I don't have to. If you are the person who provides all the emotional support for you and your family, let's just say, sake of argument, and you're the one who does everything for the family, or you're the one who does a lot for the family, and you feel that they're not contributing, this is your opportunity to turn around and say, you know what, I'm taking a me day. Maybe I'm going to take a me week, right? You guys are going to cook for yourselves. You guys are going to do all the stuff you need to do, but I'm taking me time because that is my way of breaking free. Okay, and getting your own sort of peace of mind that you require here. Let's clarify the Empress. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, out came the Sun, which is gorgeous, and out came the Seven of Cups. So yes, you can get back to this feeling, these lovely feelings of the Empress, right? The feelings of having a more abundant life, family life, home life, whatever it is that you yearn for when it comes to your family life, right? And that Empress is birthing something new, right? It is that's the card that's governed by Venus, right? So there is definitely some motherly caregiver energy, and that Knight is saying you just need to take things one step at a time, and if you do that in the proper order, slowly, the sun comes out. The sun is bright, right? Just take a look at everything, all these choices that you make the correct choices, or think about them before you actually pick. Don't go willy-nilly going crazy and jumping into making decisions here, because not all choices are good choices for us, okay? But your situation is fruitful here, and it can be more fruitful, and you are not as stuck as you actually think you are. So let's clarify that Eight of Swords. Four of Swords. Hermit. Ace of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so, okay, you need to take some time. You need to step back from this. You need to do some self-care, some self-nurturing. As I said, that me day, that me week, that me time, that close the door, go into the bathroom, run yourself a nice bath, do whatever you need to do for yourself. You need to be on your own path for a little bit and follow your light. Let your power shine through. That can only happen when you are in that place of well-balanced place, if you will, right? You're probably a very self-disciplined person, and I'm going to say that you probably you just always follow the rules is what I want to say to you, and you don't always have to do that. Okay? All right. Let's pull a final card from you from the Oracle of the Fairies. card is out, and it's called Moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Moderation. All right, my lovely Librans, I will leave your reading there, and I do hope there was a message in it for you. And if there was, then click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in a personal reading, there's a link in the description box you can use to book a reading with me. Take care. I will see you again soon. But please know, until then, I am wishing you, as always, divine light and love.